Yo, welcome to another episode of This is KC Sports. I am your man Bishop. How y'all doing out there today? How y'all doing out there today on what would be considered a Chiefs victory Monday, but didn't turn out that way. Yeah, I know. I don't know what's going on, but you know.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
We dropped another one. Kansas City dropped another one. They dropped another game. Unfortunately, this was to the Buffalo Bills. Congratulations to Buffalo for winning that game. I'll go ahead and give y'all clap. I know somewhere out there, Patty Backs, she covers the Buffalo Huddle here at IE Sports Radio Studios. I know she's somewhere out there just gloating and boating. Nah. Congratulations, Patty, to your Buffaloes. To your Bills. They won the game fair and square. I'm not complaining. What's up, Taryn Rodriguez on the IE Sports Radio chat line? How you doing, man? Man, Taryn's in the building. You know what I'm saying? If y'all looking for that good volleyball action and stuff, man, you got to tune in to Taryn Rodriguez Set Point here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. If I'm not mistaken, got a show coming up later on today. Yeah. So, today's episode, folks, is called accountability. That's what we running with. That's the word of the day. I'm not upset. I'm not upset about the officiating. Yes, there were some missed calls. There was some calls that was kind of like, yeah, you know, it happens every week. Every week. This is not the first year of the NFL season. This isn't the first NFL season of all time. This is an issue with officiating every week. All right. So, as professional athletes, you know that there's going to be some issues with officiating, right? You understand that there can be some things that can cause the game to not go your way. There could be some calls that cause the game to go your way. What I'm saying is just take self-accountability. Accountability, man. Look, offense has so far all season has played less than spectacular. Hell, very subpar if you ask me. It's just one of those things where you got to look at it and be like, shit, I messed up. You know, and Kadarius Toney, my man Terrence said Kadarius Toney was Steve Bartman on that last play. This game has to be the wake-up call for them. And that's what I think. I think the Chiefs are in a place right now where they're being so aggressive because of the lack of offense that they're being so aggressive that they're starting to overcorrect. And when you start to overcorrect, you have errors all over the place, and mistakes happen because you're in your head. You're only in your head when as humans, as far as I understand, you're only in your head when you feel like the sky is falling. You have to overcorrect, you know. And someone made a joke yesterday. Ha ha. Chris Jones was in the middle of his post game interview, and the damn ceiling was falling, and they were like, if this isn't a sign that the sky is falling, I don't know what is. I disagree. It was funny, yes, you know, haha. But exactly, Terrence says overthinking leads to bad news. And that's what happens. That's all it is. That's all it is, overthinking, being too much aggressive. Like they knew that play was gonna be solid. And I knew they knew because or I know they knew because Kelsey was the front runner of the play, and we all know Kelsey is great at reading defense. He's great at it, so he knew, and they were just over eager, man. It's okay because to me, when I see stuff like that, those type of plays and stuff, I see trying, and I see, you know, I see effort, and so I feel that Chiefs Kingdom needs to pull it back a little bit. I'm not saying that you can't voice your opinion about the coaching or whatever, the play calling, the players themselves. I'm not saying you can't voice your opinion about that. Yes, I mean you guys, you spend money on this team, so you definitely have a place to voice your opinion because we're the ones that's spending money to support a team. So, with that being said, voice your opinion, but do it respectfully and tasteful. Like, please don't be tacky with it. These are professional players. They're humans just like you and I. They go out there every day. Hell, half of us can't even. I can tell you right now. Maybe in my 20s, yeah, I'll go out there and be like, shit, I'll run with you. I'm 40. These knees don't work the same. Trust me, they don't work the same. So I can't sit here and ridicule and criticize too much because I can't get out there and run with. Hell, Kelsey's only 30 something. I can't run like he can. So that says a lot right there. I'm gonna voice my opinion, but I'm gonna do it in the most respectful manner, and I'm gonna shut the hell up and sit in the corner. And I'm gonna allow my team, my professional team that I cheer for, to do what they do and fix the issue. The issues will be fixed. Okay, it's not like it's everyone act like they're so afraid if we don't host the AFC Championship game, or if Mahomes have to go on the road for the playoffs. Quite honestly, it was getting stale watching that hey playoffs run through KC every year for the past what however many freaking years, dude. I I want to see something different. Anyway, I want to see this side of Mahomes where he take a group of receivers that's been subpar all season on the road and they whoop someone's ass in their house for the playoffs. That would be beautiful. That would be beautiful. And you can't tell me it wouldn't. That's the ultimate, we're still better than you. Marcus Los Great, salute, brother. Welcome, 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 welcome. I mean, things happen. You know what I'm saying? It happens, and I'm not upset about it. You know, would I like to see them win that game last night? Of course. But the fact that they only lost by 3 points is I'm good. I'm good, man. We could have got blown the hell out. So clearly the team isn't that bad, right? The team isn't bad at all. It's just some kind of weird situation going on with the offense. I don't know who to blame. I don't know. I mean, because we can sit here and point fingers all day. I'm not. But I'm not in the building, so I can't say it's the play calling. I can't say it's the coaches or the players themselves or whatever. I don't have a freaking. I don't know. I know from what I see on TV, I see a group of men going out there every Sunday, every Thursday, every Monday, and giving it their best shot. Because I can look at the NBA and you can tell how soft the NBA has gotten post Jordan era, post Larry Bird era. You know, post Dennis Rodman. The only person out there that actually plays crazy and aggressive is Draymond Green. But that dude's just plain psycho. But you can look at the NBA and be like, oh my God, this is soft. When you watch the NFL, when you sit down and you but no matter if it's your team or not, when the NFL game come on, you sit there and you're like, this is probably going to be a good matchup. Every time. I haven't seen nobody that's going to be that's been like, oh, this is going to be horrible, unless it was like Thursday night or Monday. So lately, those primetime games have been horrible as hell, except for last night, Sunday night. Dallas beat the brakes off of the Eagles. I'm not a Dallas fan. I'm not an Eagles fan. But I love when the Eagles get their ass whooped because they talk too much. They coach anyway. He's so cocky on that sideline. I love it. Cry about it. Cry, Eagles, cry. Congratulations to Dallas for taking care of business. So, my thing now about that, we're going to shift gears just a little bit. We ain't going to go too far from the Chiefs because we still got a lot to talk about that team. My issue about this whole NFC thing is the Eagles aren't the bully on the block like everyone thought they were. Everyone thought the Eagles were the top NFC team. Oh, no. That's been proven false. They lost last night. Excruciating. And then what? The week prior, they lost to San Francisco. See, Dallas, I'll pull up my handy dandy. I don't have it in front of me. But Dallas whooped the Eagles last night, right? Dallas whooped the Eagles. The 49ers beat the brakes off their ass and rotated their tires. It's about the same. Yeah, about the same. Yeah, nope. Dallas gave them that work too. Nope. San Francisco and Dallas beat the brakes off the Eagles and rotated their tires, bro. And I was there for it, man. I loved every minute of it. I see Eagles fans on the social medias out there. Hold up, real quick. Why is it every time a team, like when you got a diehard fan of a team, right? Why is it that every time they team lose to another team, they always say, congratulations, y'all won y'all Super Bowl? What? 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 You salty. You sound hella salty when you say that. When people say that stuff to me, you sound salty, bro. No, how about congratulations, y'all beat our ass? End of story. All that, you won your Super Bowl, blah, blah, blah. Mm-mm. That's a backhanded compliment, bro. Keep it to yourself. You mad you lost and you still in your feelings about it. I don't know what to tell you. Dallas didn't win the Super Bowl last night, but they whooped the Eagles' ass. That's what happened. That's what happened, bro. They didn't win the Super Bowl, but they beat their ass. Sorry. My Chiefs is gonna be fine. The Eagles, y'all gonna be fine too. Y'all still have, you know what I'm saying, y'all still in control of your own destiny. The Chiefs, unfortunately, they are, but they aren't. I think right now we currently sit one game ahead of Denver. Isn't that weird? That's what the hell is happening here? Denver is just coming out of nowhere. They starting to get it together. They starting to click, but they still sorry. And Jared Judy yesterday did not look very good. Cortland Sutton is the number one receiver on the team. Number one receiver, hands down. Denver still got some work to do. They looked okay. I mean, the game, they looked okay. But, yeah, Chiefs, dude, we gotta figure it out because I don't care about us. I don't care about us going on the road. I actually want to see it. It's something different. I want to see what will happen. I really want to see what will happen. So I'm not upset about that. I'm not upset about any of it. I'm sitting back just watching everything unfold because this defense is still doing what it does, right? Still doing what it do. It's still, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're letting teams drop double digits on them, which they have. I don't know why people acting like it's a new thing. Give me 1 second. I don't know why people acting like it's this defense is now letting teams put double digits on them. No, they pretty much always have. They just held teams to under 20 at one point. And now teams are starting to score 20 or more. They still holding you down to under. I think the only team that went above 20 was the Eagles, I think. They hit what, 24, 27, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I don't keep track of that kind of shit. I don't know. We don't keep track of that, those numbers. Mahomes was visibly frustrated yesterday after the loss yesterday. But my thing is this. My thing is this. After the offsides call, there was still enough time left to draw up a play for fourth and whatever it was and pick up the first down. Still could have got the first down, I believe. And then, I mean, because what? We still had a timeout left. Also, right? So there was no need to panic. And again, here we are pushing it down the field. I get what was trying to happen. I get it. But it wasn't necessary. And I could be a little off on the time and what was left, but I'm almost certain it was only, it was, I think it was, like I said, it was still, oh, nope, we ain't gonna play that. Don't want to do that. There was still time left, of course, and we could have just strived hard to pick up the first down and then, reset ourselves, cool ourselves down, recollect our thoughts, and went out there and did what we did. Because if we got the first down, the opportunity for a field goal was still there to take us into overtime. And that's where the damage typically happens, is in overtime. Especially when we play those Bills. So there's just some things that, like I said, everyone's in their head. Everyone has been over aggressive. Everyone is overthinking. You just have to step back for a second. Like today and tomorrow, I wouldn't even have practice because you kind of know what you know. Not and not kinda. You know what you know. I would void practice Tuesday. We wouldn't come back until like I don't know Wednesday or something. Your next game is until Sunday at noon, right? Against the Patriots. My man Mikey Two Guns. I know you're looking forward to that game, brother. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to. Um, but to sit here and voice your opinion about the. I mean, I get it. I get it. Mahomes typically kind of bites his tongue a lot about officiating, and Andy Reid definitely never says anything. But after the game, when Mahomes walked up to shoot, when he walked up to what's the kid, Josh Allen, it should have been, man, good game, good game. We'll see y'all next time. End of story. It shouldn't have been no more than good game or whatever. But that bullshit of call, and we don't. That's not necessary. It's all good. It's all good. It was a hell of a play between Kelsey and Tony, but it's all good, man. There's other teams out there that's worse, that's doing horrible right now. I mean, hell, look at the Chargers. They can't win the game. They, Chargers. Everyone thought in our division, Chargers was gonna be our kryptonite. Well, not necessarily kryptonite, but our biggest threat. Hell, they currently sitting at 5-8. You know, so it happens, man. Exactly, Terrence. Terrence said, "Win with class, lose with class." Exactly, because at this point, you kind of look like a crybaby, in my opinion. That you didn't get a call or that they called a call. It was clear offsides. Hell, Kadarius Toney offsides was worse than. And if you ask me, hey man, I'm sorry for bringing up the Chargers, but I'm just saying, in this division, hell, the Raiders too, but because what the Raiders is in last place and Broncos is behind us. So yeah, you're right, man. Hell, the Raiders is on a losing streak. They lost 3 games back to back. We lost 2 games. I mean, wait, hold up. No, did this not update yet? Maybe it haven't updated yet. No, yes it has. I think it did. But yeah, so yeah. I mean, the Raiders. Look at the Raiders in the division. They in 4th place, and they're over there. Every time I turn around on Facebook, I see some crap about Raiders, and they over there still hyping their damn team up. It's over for you guys. What are you hyping? You guys are not going to the playoffs, but they taking it like champs, man. We're gonna take a real quick break. I'm gonna grab myself a cup of water, some dust allergens or something in the air got me over here doing the most. We come back, we're gonna still talk about this because it's crazy, man, that I don't know what's going on with my Chiefs and the wide receiver core because it's not like we got a bunch of scrubs. I feel like we got a lot of talent at wide receiver. I feel like the talent is there. So is it a coaching issue? I don't know. We'll talk about it right after this break. You're listening to me, Bishop, here on This is KC Sports, live and direct on IE Sports Radio. Your direct feed for all that is sports. Stick around.
Are you a fan of Buffalo sports? Are you thinking of changing loyalties and becoming a Buffalo sports fan? Do you even know where Buffalo is on the map? Did you know Canada is closer to Buffalo than New York City? Welcome to the Buffalo Huddle, every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 4 p.m. Pacific Coast Time on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. I'm your host, Patty Bax. This is a podcast designed for you, the passionate sports fan. I know you love your sports. Who doesn't? I cover Buffalo sports and so much more by bringing in the human elements. I call it Buffalo sports with a twist. Join me as we take a journey into the world of Buffalo sports. I guarantee you'll fall in love with Buffalo just like I did. Each week we start with an inspiration, question of the day, a Buffalo fun fact, and our weekly challenge to you, the listener. Come huddle up with me. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 4 p.m. Pacific Coast Time for the Buffalo Huddle with Patty Bax on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. As we say in Buffalo, go Bills!
Sports fans, do you like teams that are tough, cities that are tougher, and fan bases that are passionate about their teams? How about teams that are historic and stadiums that are iconic? Then you belong in Chicago, and you need to check out Chi-Town Weekly. Join me, Adam Kernan, every week as we keep up with all things Chicago sports. Bears, Bulls, Blackhawks, Cubs, White Sox. We'll cover them all, plus more. The Windy City is always buzzing, and we'll keep you up on all the big games and major stories. So tune in to Chi-Town Weekly every week right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. What up, Boston sports fans? This is Mikey Two Guns here, your host of Our Bleepin' City, airing every Wednesday night from 7 to 8 p.m. right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Please join me. We'll talk everything Boston sports, all the local teams, college teams. I'm even down to talk MMA, boxing, whatever you guys want. So join me every Wednesday night, 7 to 8 p.m. Chime in with your questions on the chat, tweet the show. We'll even have call-ins. I can't wait to hear from you guys. This is going to be a lot of fun. So once again, it's Our Bleepin' City. I am your host, Mikey Two Guns, every Wednesday night from 7 to 8 p.m. right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. See you soon, people.
Bumper to bumper, on the drive home, Bishop's got you covered. You're listening to This is KC Sports, powered by IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
That's right. Y'all are listening to This is KC Sports with your man Bishop here on IE Sports Radio. Welcome back. So, before the break, we were just talking a little bit about the Chiefs game that they yesterday. They lost to Buffalo Bills. Final score was 17-20. Buffalo. And like we said, congrats to Buffalo for winning that game. They did what they had to do. They were focused. Josh Allen was looking a lot like Mahomes. Be honest with you, he was doing everything he was doing. And it worked out for him. I mean, honestly, I knew it was going to come down to a 3-point game. I think I said 24-21. It was actually 20-17. It's crazy that Romo then was saying that it's going to come down to the race to 20, and that's pretty much what it was. It was a race to 20. There was still a lot of time left after Buffalo kicked their field goal. Kansas City I feel like there was a sense of urgency and they hit the panic button a little too soon. But across the NFL yesterday, we had some good games and not so good games. It was the NFL just pretty much, it is what it is. We're getting ready to close out week 14 of 18. We are down to the final 4 games. It's amazing how fast time flies. I am looking forward to baseball season. I know it's weird that I say this, considering that I am a football fan. But if you know, you know why I'm looking forward to baseball season. Some people know, some people don't. We kicked off week 14 Thursday night. It was Patriots versus Steelers. I am still blown away by that game. I just knew that the Steelers was going to come in and just decimate, just wipe the Patriots off the map, just finish it. I just knew they were going to come into that game and just crush the little hope that the Patriots had left. Paige said, I know. Terry Rodriguez on the IE Sports Chat said, you can be angry, frustrated, disappointed behind closed doors, but publicly you got to be careful. I agree. All eyes are on you. You are still Mahomes. You're still Andy Reid. You know they're waiting for the chance to come at you about something. Ladies and gentlemen, Paige has entered the chat. How you doing, Paige? Yeah, you know they're going to come at you about something because you're who you are. I mean, honestly, even with this type of season, you're still reigning, defending Super Bowl champs. You still have that target on you. You know, you still, even if the Chiefs get knocked out of the playoffs this year, like one and done, go nowhere, guess what, guys? They'll still be considered one of the top teams. Believe me, I guarantee. Mark my words, bookmark this episode, save it for later. Watch what happens when Hansis put out his power rankings for next season after this season. Guaranteed Chiefs will be considered a top 5 team still. Might be number 4, 3, but I guarantee you, Chiefs are still going to be considered that team. Patriots went on ahead and dusted off the Steelers 21-18. For a minute there, it looked like that game was going to be a runaway. I mean, like, the Patriots was just, it was weird. That was a weird looking game. Uh, that that Rams and Ravens game, though, probably the best game that was on at the time. Went into overtime, kickoff return, ended. Boom. I literally thought the Rams was going to win that game. I kind of wanted them to win, but 31-37, final in overtime. Jets. What happened to the Texans, ladies and gentlemen? Did this happen because C.J. Stroud got put out with concussion symptoms, or he had to go into concussion protocol? Jets 30-60. I didn't know the Jets can put up those kind of points, but it feels like after C.J. Stroud got hurt, it felt like everybody else was like, man, forget this game. It ain't worth it. Jets win 30-6. I can't believe it. Panthers and Saints. That game, man. Jesus. Saints went on here to win 28-6. I don't know about the Saints. I don't know. Panthers, we already know what's going on. You got a rookie quarterback. I think you went and got the wrong rookie quarterback, but who the hell am I to judge? Colts and the Bengals. Now, here's something that's interesting about the Bengals. Is it me, or do the Bengals look like a much better team with this Jake Browning guy than they do with Joe Burrow? I'm just saying. I thought the Colts was going to win that game. They dusted the Colts off 34-14. Effortless. Buccaneers and Falcons, 29-25. Buccaneers win. And here we are down here. This is one of the games I want to talk about. This is one of the two games because it's so weird. It is so weird that this game went the way it went. I mean, I knew it would be a little sketchy because of Trevor Lawrence and his ankle injury. But Joe Flacco has come back. Someone resurrected Joe Flacco from the dead. And he comes into this game for Cleveland. Okay? The man go 26 for 45, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 311 yards. That man went off. All right? That man went all the way off. Joe Flacco said, "Dude, hold on. I still got an arm." The Browns go ahead and beat the Jaguars 31-27. Now, this is the game. This game, and then there's another game, and then there's another game. Week 14, I can't make this up. What the hell happened to the Lions? I mean, is Chicago defense that good? They held Jared Goff to 161 yards, 2 interceptions, and 1 touchdown. They held St. Brown to 21 yards, 3 receptions. Sam Laporta, 23. Josh Reynolds, 44. Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery, they did their job. 66 yards each rushing. Dude, I don't think no one expected this to happen. Chicago win 28-13. I know Adam has a lot to say about this. I know he do, and I can't wait. Chi-Town Weekly with my man Adam. Y'all need to check it out here on IE Sports. Justin Fields, 223 yards, 1 touchdown. We ain't going to talk too much because I'm going to let Adam break this down to y'all because I can't explain that. But I also can't explain Seahawks and 49ers. I always thought so, but I'm really starting to believe teams playing down to teams that are less inferior than them. Seahawks, 49ers. Seahawks 16, 49ers 48. Now, mind you, the 49ers just blew out the Eagles, who we all know is a better team than Seattle. What the hell? Did San Francisco play down to Seattle or what? But this next game, this is the game that I want to talk about, because what the hell was this? We're not going to go into detail too much, but I wish my man, and he might be here, the head honcho here at IE Sports Radio, Larry B, my man Larry B. I don't see him, but I think he's on the grind right now. He's probably listening from afar, and he probably just didn't want to show up, because this game between Minnesota, don't you know, and the Las Vegas Raiders. Minnesota Vikings, Las Vegas Raiders. Minnesota go on to win it. They advance 7-6. More likely going to get a playoff spot. But they win by 3 points. The Raiders, out of 60 minutes worth of football, could not put up any points. And like I said, like I go back earlier, the Raiders are still over there running their damn mouth about the Chiefs, talking up the fans. Let's not get it twisted. The organization know better. The fans are running their mouth, talking about my Chiefs. They got all kind of memes and shit. The biggest disgrace to an NFL team and their fan base is not being able to put up any damn points. You guys couldn't muster up a field goal, and y'all got the nerve to call us the queefs and all that bullshit. Let's take a look at these numbers, because it ain't like y'all went up against San Francisco, the Eagles, the Cowboys, and any teams that is pretty much balanced on both sides of the ball. You guys went up against Joshua Dobbs and Nick Mullins. Okay? Joshua Dobbs went 10 for 23. Horrible. 63 yards. Horrible. Horrible. That means your defense did their job. Nick Mullins didn't do much better. 9 for 13, 83 yards. Let's go on down here. Let's go and scroll a little bit. Alexander Madison for the Vikings had 66 rushing yards on 10 carries. Joshua Dobbs held the ball 5 times. He picked up 21 rushing yards. T.J. Hawkinson was the number 1 receiver in the game for the Vikings. And he only managed to have 53 yards, 5 receptions. Justin Jefferson got shut out, 2 receptions, 27 yards. Jordan Addison got shut out, 2 receptions, 27 yards. KJ Osborne got shut out, 4 receptions, 15 yards. So your defense did the job. Your quarterback, 21 for 32, 171 yards, 1 interception. Josh Jacobs got shut out, 13 carries for 34 yards. That's a freaking disgrace. That's an average of 2.6 yards a carry. Those are CEH numbers at the moment. Devontae Adams got shut out. 7 receptions, 53 yards. Hunter Renfrow got shut out. 3 receptions, 46 yards. And Hunter Renfrow defense, he technically didn't get shut out. He had a decent game against y'all. He don't get targeted much. But Jacoby Myers got shut the hell out. 5 receptions, 25 yards. Larry B, you got some explaining to do for your team, my guy. You got some explaining to do. We're going to take a quick break, man. That was just our recap of the NFL. We got 2 games tonight to close out Week 14. You got Green Bay Packers against the Giants, and you got Tennessee Titans going to Miami to take on the Dolphins. They're going to kill, the Dolphins going to kill the Titans, and the Packers is going to kill the Giants. But we're going to take a quick break. This is KC Sports on IE Sports Radio. Your direct feed for all that is sports. Y'all stick around.
Damn! Green team! Set! Hey!
What's going on, football fans? This is me, your boy Larry B, inviting you to join myself, Callum Reynolds, Mike Pat, and John Felipe for one of the most electrifying football shows you have ever heard. 3 and Out, right here at IE Sports Radio. Recap of the week before, a preview of what's to come, and of course, 3 hardcore head-to-head prime-time face-offs each week. You don't want to miss it.
Everybody, this is Taryn Rodriguez. Are you a fan of volleyball? Are you a fan of Thunder Spikes? Then I have the show for you, Set Point, where I cover NCAA men's and women's volleyball, high school boys and girls volleyball, beach volleyball, and even professional volleyball. Catch the action every week here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
IE Sports Radio fans, it's your boy, the SoCal Saint, the host of the premier professional wrestling podcast online today, the IE Elite Wrestling Show. If you're a fan and have a passion for the world of professional wrestling, this is the show for you. I take you inside the ropes with all the athleticism, high-flying, and hard-hitting action, and then we take it backstage with all the backstage drama and backstabbing that goes on in the world of professional wrestling today. If something's going on in the world of professional wrestling, rest assured, the SoCal Saint knows what's going on, and he's going to let you know too. If you're a fan, check us out every Tuesday, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, only on IE Sports Radio. The IE Elite Wrestling Show, your direct feed for all that is professional wrestling, on the only network that is your direct feed for all that is sports. Check us out.
You're listening to This is KC Sports with Bishop on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Is that louder?
Welcome back, everybody, to This is KC Sports with your man Bishop. So, as we get ready to bring the show to a close, it's been a pleasure as always to talk to everyone out there. My man Adam was at the grind, Larry B's at the grind, everybody's at the grind, grinding it out. Shout out to all y'all, man. Bills don't stop. Got to get that money around the clock, man. So, my MU Tigers, they took an L also. So far, man, this has been the weekend of the L's, bro, here in Kansas City, man. You know, they lost to KU, who currently sits 10-1 NCAA basketball. And my MU currently sits at 74. They dropped it 73-64 to KU. Shout out to KU, man. I'm not a fan of KU anything, but I am going to give them their props. You know, I mean they're part of Midwest sports here. They part of the metropolitan area, Kansas City, and all that. They on the Kansas side, but they still, you know, they still part of our family. So well blended family here. MU get ready to take on Seton Hall Sunday, December 17th. They'll be out there in Columbia doing Sprint Center. Well, T-Mobile Center, whatever they want to call it, I guess. I don't know. But Sunday, December 17th. Like I said, the topic of today's show was accountability. And all I want my team, Kansas City Chiefs, to do is just accept accountability. That's all. You guys went out there, y'all put up a fight, y'all tried to win, y'all got a little over aggressively, y'all hit the panic button a little too early in my opinion, and the shit went south. It's okay. It's alright. We got the Patriots to look forward to this week. My man Mikey Two Guns, I'm sure he's excited. I'm excited. I can't wait to see what's going to become of things. I feel like the Patriots shouldn't be an issue, but the way that they gave the Steelers trouble, it might be a little pain in our ass. Then we go ahead and fast forward. It's crazy that it's Christmas time, ladies and gentlemen. It is Christmas. Christmas is here. I hope y'all are ready. I am not. So after we take on the Patriots this Sunday, then we have to go back to work Monday on Christmas at noon. We get a Christmas game. That's the only thing I'm excited for. And family. That's it. Is seeing the Raiders get their ass whooped by my Kansas City Chiefs. Because all those memes and shit I've been sent on Facebook, and trust me, I see it. Oh yeah. Mikey Two Guns, don't be upset, man, when the Patriots lose. Oh, man. This has been a heck of a show. It is not Victory Monday because the Chiefs did not get the victory. Patty Bax is probably somewhere, like I said, she's happy. She's probably at work, telling everyone they look like they got a case of the Mondays. No, I'm just kidding. Because her team won. No. But yeah, so I am happy for Buffalo. You guys' playoff hopes are still alive. I hope we get to see you guys match up against y'all in the playoffs. It's always a spectacular and electrifying game when it's the postseason and we get to play you guys. It's always fun. I don't know who's gonna that AFC East, man. I don't know who's gonna come out of that. I mean, Dolphins is 9-3. They're more than likely probably gonna win the division unless I don't know. Let me see here. Dolphins is getting ready to play the Titans, so that's a dub. They got the Cowboys, the Jets, Ravens, and the Bills. So that's gonna be tough. That's a tough little square right there for them. Jets, they're gonna probably beat the Jets, but Jets defense is still the Jets defense. And then you got to see the Cowboys. That's gonna be a test for the Dolphins right there. The Cowboys, the Ravens, and hell, even the Bills. But we saw what happened to the Bills the last time Josh Allen had to go play in that Miami Heat. That boy, he needed some electrolytes really bad. that heat was wearing his ass out. I mean, they destroyed the Jets 34-13. They struggled against the Raiders. Of course, they destroyed the Dolphins. We whooped their ass. They destroyed the Patriots. And they lost to the Eagles. And October, because they had to go see the Bills at home, the Bills were able to put hands on them. So I feel like if they can't take care of the Bills, but by then it'll probably not even matter. So, but I feel like they got them a tough walk here, because isn't Aaron Rodgers talking about coming back or some crap? I don't know. Man, I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. Hopefully, me and Mikey Two Guns can chop it up before this Patriots game. I'd like to shout out everyone on the IE Sports Radio chat line: Adam, Larry B, Taryn Page, Marcos Los Great, and everybody else out there that was listening. Appreciate it. We will see you guys Monday, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time as always. It's been a pleasure. Y'all out there that's headed home from the grind, y'all be safe in that rush hour traffic or whatever is going on out there. Those of you that's still on the grind, it'll be over soon. And dinner will be served, so you know it. And then you'll be right back at it tomorrow. Peace out, y'all.